Hey, how's everybody doing today? Long time no talk. I could explain why, because I now have 2 jobs. Yes, it's still quite competitive out there, but it isn't too bad. You can still keep trying and at least land a position. So I need those hours because I want to make a difference. I love those 2 people person retail jobs. In addition to that, I get more organic food, not to mention more savings to put into the markets, hopefully eventually reaching to the ability to establish an empire along with a series of towns, creating a renaissance of a lifestyle mentioned several times in my previous videos. So what's going on in the markets? My goodness. Precious metals. I told you in my previous video we're going to see somewhat of a short-term increase. We saw that during the debt deal, but however it didn't do too well compared to the debt deal of 2011, and now it's not looking optimistic. In the months and years ahead, silver just plunged below $21. And as a matter of fact, oil continued to slide. Gasoline prices are lower than where they were 365 days ago and lower than where they were 2 years ago exactly. But hey, let's look at the stock markets. Oh my goodness, wow. They did so much better in the last debt deal than compared to the 2011. Every passing week or so, Dow Jones and S&P keeps hitting their all-time highs. My goodness. Now, that certainly isn't the case for the NASDAQ. We still have a long way to go. It's around 3,800, and the all-time high was around 5,048. That was peaked in March of 2000. But I got to tell you, it's around the corner in the months and years ahead. I see 20,000 or at least 17,000 for the Dow Jones. I see 2,000 for the S&P. In addition, I'm looking very bullish for the holiday season because we usually are, not to mention third quarter earnings. And I'm very bullish and optimistic, lifting up my head high for 2014. Now let's look at the equities as a matter of fact. Yahoo! Wow. I was very bullish around last summer. It was around the mid-20s, and now it's in the mid-30s. It didn't correct so badly after having a run-up even in late September when the S&P had a correction. And as a matter of fact, it rose today despite S&P and Dow Jones fell. And certainly there's still a lot of optimism in a lot of other equities. When you look at Goldman Sachs, Cisco, even Ford, they don't have price-earnings ratio that isn't too high. They're in the upper single digits or in the low teens. So, stay optimism and stay tuned for more updates. I will have much more exciting news to come. My goodness, there's a lot to look up to. Wow.